Hello all my awesome people. My name is Kit Plummer. I am a physical therapist assistant, massage therapist, and today's Tai Chi instructor. Thank you for joining me for my practice. Today we are going to go over forms 1, 2, and 3. If you have not been introduced to those forms, feel free to watch my other videos to get caught up. We'll also be doing a little bit of Qigong and some yoga tossed in there for good measure. Open up the hips, helps in low back pain, general movement and exercise. Always starting off with traditional Tai Chi bow, thumbs tucked in, open left palm, closed right fist. Welcome. Starting out with a couple of belly breaths, placing the hands on the stomach, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth or through the nose. Slowing down, getting into space, getting in the moment. Spreading the feet apart, shoulder width a little bit wider, going into horse stance, and then bring the hand up into a 3-ring stance. Ring with the hands, arms, and feet. Continue that slow, deep belly breath. Feel free to put any music on if you know these exercises. Just follow along. Finding that balance between the balls of the feet and the heel. Keeping that balance between left and right, low center of gravity. A couple more breaths. Dropping the hand, beginning today's practice, some simple, gentle neck rolls. Drop the chin to the chest, roll it around, staying within that comfortable range of motion. Don't force it past those hard parts. You might notice after a couple rotations it gets a little bit easier to move. And next time the chin comes to the chest, roll the other way. This is adaptive Tai Chi. Everything is designed for anyone to be able to do it. Can be done seated, standing, in a wheelchair. If you find yourself unable to make a movement, do your best to the comfortable degree that is possible. And try to visualize yourself making the rest of the movement. Bring your head back up to neutral, rolling the shoulders up and forward. And the other way. Bring the feet and knees together. Forward fold. Squatting down, hugging your knees to the chest. Standing up, keeping that forward fold. And squatting again. And up. Bending the knees, place the hands above the knees, feet and knees together, roll them around. If that is uncomfortable, feel free to do mini squats at this point. If you are seated, longer arc quads, straightening the knees and then pulling back in as best as you can. And the other way. Come back up. Feet shoulder width apart. Raise the arms up. Drawing down the moon, pulling it down through the center of the body. Breathing in as you raise your arms. Exhale as they come back down through center. And next time you go down, switch in directions. Pulling up like you're pulling water up, splashing the body. Let the arms fall to the side. Pull up that water. And again, breathing in as you raise your arms. And out as they come back down. Last one. Stepping forward, forward lunge, pushing forward from the chest as you breathe out. Dropping the hands, back up. Anytime you're doing any lunging out type of activity, don't allow the knee to go past the toes. Always be aware of that is in space. Additionally, pay attention so it doesn't fall to the left or the right of the ankle. Should end up right about directly over it. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, the hands relaxed. Chi does not flow well through tense muscles. Next time you go forward, pull the leg back as you come back. Stepping forward with the other foot and push. Pulling the leg back as you come back. Stepping out to the side. Do a side lunge. Hips should be facing forward. As you lunge to the side, push the knee over that knee. And next time you push forward, hold that position. Keep the front arm there over the knee. Bring the back arm over the back leg, gazing over that forward arm. Warrior 2. Reaching back, reversing the warrior. As far down that leg as you can safely go. Might be your thigh, might be your calf. That's okay. Coming back up to warrior 2. Dropping that forward arm down onto the leg. Triangle pose. Gazing up in that hand. Opening up the side as best you can. And back to warrior 2. Switching your feet, gazing over the other arm. Reversing the warrior. Sliding down that back leg, opening up your side. Back to warrior two. Dropping that front arm down, resting on the thigh, opening up the arm, triangle pose. Back to warrior two. Both arms in front. Lunging again. Bring back, pushing forward as you breathe out. Pulling back, rotating to the front, forward fold with a wide stance. Reaching back as far as you can comfortably and safely go. Back up. Reaching the arms up. Extension over. As far back as comfortable and safe. And back. Neutral. Bringing the feet back to shoulder width apart. Next exercise, call it the washing machine. It goes by a few different names. Start twisting at the hips, letting the arms relax. Slowly bringing the hand all the way up to the chest. Opening up the meridians, going down the arms. Waking the body up a little bit. Palm of the hand should dive smack the opposite chest. Back of the hand hit the kidney. And if you want to add a little bit more to it, lift the toe as you're twisting, get a little bit more twist. Slowing it down. Letting the hands fall again. Wake up the chi a little bit, start tapping. Shoulder, down the arm 3 times. And the inside. Other arm. Inside. chest, down the front of the body, and the front of the legs, as far down as you can safely reach. Up the outside of the legs, to your sides, and back to the kidneys, down the back of the body, and then up the inside of the legs. Across the clavicle to the back of the head, fingertips going across the back of the occiput, that bony ridge, across the top of the head, and then corners of the head, 45 degrees or so, then over the ears. Smoothing out the wrinkles of the forehead. We'll take a second to open up the sinuses. Do a little bit of self-massage. Taking the eyebrows, between your thumb and your forefinger, rolling the skin up. Working the thumbs into the top of the eye ridge. And then the fingertips of the index fingers into the eye socket, into the tear ducts, and then down across the bottom of the socket. Across that bony ridge, the zygomatic arch, across the cheeks and the jaw. Self-massage of the hands. We all need a little bit more self-care in our life. And the back of the hand as well. Each finger. Work on the other hand as well. Shaking it out. Now is an excellent time. Take a quick drink of water as we begin our forms for the day. Finding your empty space. A couple breaths in. Knees relaxed. Beginning with form 1, start with the commencement form. Stepping out, toe touches down, shoulder width apart, shifting the weight, raising the arm shoulder height, dropping the elbows, sinking down. I will mirror, right arm blocks across. Left arm, push hand, brush knee. Goes into cloudy hands, wave hands like clouds. The wind changes directions, the body shifts at 9 and 3. Bottom arm comes up, blocking the sun. Top hand comes down, striking from the hip, and Fair Lady works the shuttle. Big circle around, grabbing that ball. White crane spreads its wings. That is form 1. Doing the same thing as we do one way, we do the other. Block across, push hand, brush knee. Wave those hands. Imagine the pouring sand from one hand to the other. Each way. Fair Lady works the shuttle, or Jade Girl works the shuttle, depending on what you were taught. I will use both, depending on if I remember to use one way or the other. Grabbing that beach ball as White Crane spreads its wings. Open, comes back, Keeps it flowing. Push, hand, brush, knee. Wave those hands. Slowing everything down as we flow into our form, connecting our breath with movement. Fair lady works a shuttle. White crane spreads its wings, leading with that thumb. Block and cross, breathing in. Breathing out as you push hands. In. And out. Breathing in as you set up for Fair Lady. Out as she works the shuttle. In as you grab the ball. Out as the white crane spreads its wings. And keep it flowing. Everything with Tai Chi is done. Slow circles, never ending, always flowing from one move to the next. Block, strike, yield, and redirect. Blocking, striking, throwing, depending on the situation. Yielding, redirecting. Keeping the shoulders and those elbows relaxed. Last iteration both ways. Push, hand, brush, knee. Wave hands like clouds as the wind changes direction. Fair lady works her shuttle. White crane spreads its wings, landing on the fence post. Flowing into form 2, make a big circle, grabbing a football on the left hand side here, part the wild horse's mane, blocks across as we flow into form 2, needle dives to the bottom of the ocean, extend that shoulder, don't forget about that bowl of soup balancing on the head, keeping that upright posture, just wave hands like clouds each way. Transitioning across, winding up, switching your weight to that right hand side, left hand scoops down, up the gig line, golden rooster stands on one leg, circle around, grabbing a ball on the other side, part the wild horse's mane to the left, block across, needle dives to the bottom of the ocean. Wave those hands. Wind changes direction. Sailboat goes across a still pond. Shifting the weight to the left. Scooping down. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Circle around. Keep it flowing. Breathing in as you grab the ball. Breathing out as you part the wild horse's mane. In as you block. Out as the needle dives. In as you float across. Clouds lazily drifting across the sky. As it begins to rain and the little guy runs behind catching the rainwater. The sailboat drifts across the still pond. Scooping down, golden rooster stands on one leg. Keep it flowing. Last iteration both ways. Grabbing that ball, part the wild horse's mane, block across. Needle dives to the bottom of the ocean. Waving those hands like clouds. Transitioning across. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Last half. Transition to form 3 next. Block and strike. Yielding. Redirecting. Transitioning. Strike. Form 3. Grasp the bird's tail to the right. Hand follows up. Yanks the bird out of the nest. Wrist to wrist, pushing forward. Hands breaking apart at the end, coming back. Break away. Push forward. Transitioning the opposite direction. Shifting your weight, the golden rooster stands on one leg. Stepping backwards to play the peepaw. Walking across, grabbing the pie off the shelf. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Or, excuse me, push hand, brush knee. Grabbing that circle. Grasping the bird's tail. Coming back. Pushing forward. Breaking away. Transitioning golden rooster. Play the peepaw. Push hand, brush knee. Keep it flowing, breathing in, breathing out. In and 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 out. Last iteration both ways. Grasping the bird's tail. Notice just stands on one leg. Land the peepaw. Push hand, brush knee. Flow to the center, coming down. Closing forearm. And down. And taking a minute. Closing the eyes, placing the hands on the belly. Just feel the energy in the body. Feel the movement after a good warm-up. Thank you all for joining me in this practice today.